s4e39 with 85th and Wade. Thanks for joining me today. Now, as I mentioned in the last video, we are in the midst of Pattern Palooza Part 2. So the last episode was all about my Butterick and Vogue patterns that I picked up since March of 2023 till about July 2nd of 2023. For this segment, we are going to get into simplicity and new look patterns. So, for the first part of 23, or the first 2 months, I should say, I really didn't pick up any patterns. And then, I kind of went buck wild for the remainder of the months leading up to July of 2023. So with that, we'll jump right into the simplicity patterns. Okay, so starting with the newer patterns, I have 9793. And this is a dress pattern. It's one of those jiffy knits, and it says 2 main pattern pieces. Now I did look in the envelope because I'm like, 2 really? So while it has 2 main pieces, it has actually a total of 4 pieces. So it has a front, a back, the skirt, and then the ties. But I guess they figure the skirt is 1 piece and the top is 2 pieces. I don't know, new math, I guess. But yeah, it's 4 different pieces, but it does say, most of the time that jiffy is an easy to sew pattern. And so that's why I picked it up. I'll have to admit, while I like the way it looks, I did a romper with a tie on it and it did not come out good. So I'm hoping I'll have better luck with this one. This one isn't of urgency for me to make. It's obviously a summer pattern, but I'm not that keen on just jumping right into it. Like, it's just kind of good to have, and I'll figure out when I want to make it. Okay, so that is 9793. As far as notions, it just says you need 1 package of straight seam binding, and stretch lace is optional. So we'll have to see when we dig into that what straight seam binding is. I don't know that I have ever heard that or ever read that term before. Okay, so the next one is 9792. This is another jiffy pattern. So this is from the 60s. That first one was from the 70s. This is from the 60s. And this is a jumpsuit. Yes, it is. So it says 2 main pattern pieces as well, which I may believe for this one. I might just believe it for this one. I think this is really cute in terms of just the look of it. As far as notions, it says you need a zipper and then 2 buttons and a pack of bias seam binding. That I have seen before. So, not too bad in the way of notions. I don't see where it says interfacing here. It may not have any, but we'll see when we jump into the pattern. But it's only 2 versions. It's the shorts and the pants. And I think maybe for this one, I'll start with the shorts just to see how it fits. And then if I like it, we'll jump into the jumpsuit. Now, one has a belt, which I think is really cute. Truly a 70s look or 60s look. So yeah, I'm interested in jumping into this. And hopefully I'll do my jumpsuit challenge or cooperation community effort later this year, and we can see about getting this done for that. Okay, next is 9789. This is, I guess you would consider it a wardrobe pattern because it has a top and then a skirt as well as pants. And I really, really like that top. That ruching look is so, so nice. However, I don't necessarily like the tie on one arm. I'm thinking I would do version B without that tie on the arm. And then I do like the skirt. So, the wide leg pants, yeah, I do like those, but I like her look here. Like, this would be something really cute for a date night, or to just, again, hang out with the girls, or something fancy, but not too fancy. And for this one, as far as notions, you need bias tape and a zipper and some elastic. So fairly simple notions there. But yeah, 9789. Next we have 9783, and this is a top in 4 different variations. You have a long sleeve, a cap sleeve, and then a sleeveless, and it looks like maybe the length of the shirts are a little different, because I'm not seeing what the difference is between B and C, other than one looks longer than the other. But I do like it. I like how that high neckline is, but it's pleated there. And then that V, it's like a little peekaboo, but not really a peekaboo. I just really like the style. So yeah, interested into jumping into this one. Now this one does say average, so you know, we're gonna take our time with it. It does have interfacing, and as far as notions, it has an invisible zipper. So yeah, this will probably be one where I really take my time, especially with those pleats, and depending on, you know, what fabric that you're using, especially anything that's silky like this and would fray like the devil, you're gonna want to take your time with and make sure you get that zipper in really nice, because trying to unstitch that and re-stitch, no one wants that ever. So that is 9783. And then just a few more simplicities. 9780, again from their newer, these were all summer 2023. This is a dress and it has 3 variations with a belt. And I'll be honest, it's easy to sew. This is going to be a stretch for me, because I don't really wear dresses, and then I don't really wear dresses like this. However, I wanted to just try something new. And so I'm thinking I may go with A. But if B's length isn't longer, if B's length is longer, then I'll use the length of B with the sleeves of A. Because this is a longer sleeve, a no sleeve, and a short sleeve. So I do want a sleeve with this one, I think. Because I don't know that I like that ruffle just out there like that at the top, or the flounce, whatever you call it. So yeah, I think I'll go with A for this one. And as far as notions, you just need single fold bias tape. So that is great. And I don't see any interfacing, so hopefully that's a plus. So this is 9780. Now these last 2 simplicity are girls patterns. As I mentioned with Butterick, I'm trying to start at least tracing out some of my girl patterns for Dress a Girl Around the World and some other missions and nonprofits that I want to support. And so for simplicity, I picked up 8102. And for this one, this is another easy to sew. And you can be as basic as just, a straight dress, that's all the same. You could actually switch it up and make some contrast and add a pocket to it, which if it was for Dress a Girl Around the World, I would add 2 pockets to the front there. Or if you want, you can razzle dazzle it and have some pleats there at the bottom of the dress. So if you wanted to get a little extra fancy, extra special, you could do that as well. And so for this one, you would need 1 zipper, it says, for D, which is the bag. So we're not even talking about the bag. So this has no notions that you would need for it, so that's a plus. And then yeah, because it's tying at the top, it can come up and get as, tight or loose and kind of grow with the girl if needed. So this is 8102. And then finally, I have 2241, and this is a Learn to Sew pattern. So this is 2 variations of a dress. You have just a little bit of gathering in the front here under the yoke. And this is either, a straight tie, or you could have it with just a little ruffle on the sleeve. So I thought that was really cute. And again, it can be just a full dress, or you can have a little ruffle at the bottom as well. So again, something really simple to put together. It does have pockets that you can add to the dress. So this would make a really cute one. And for all of my girl dresses, I pretty much will be tracing them, because I want to get all the sizes out of them without cutting the pattern. So I'll do that with all of them. Just, maybe take a couple weeks just to trace out maybe 3 or 4 different of my patterns, and then just use those, make as many dresses as I can leading up to Dress a Girl Around the World when we have to send them in. and then maybe throughout the winter trace some more. So my goal is every quarter to have traced at least one of my girl patterns, girl dress patterns out, so I can have a variation or variety of patterns in case I have scraps, you know, that I can use and kind of put dresses together. So those are my simplicity. Now I do have some new look, and I will say half of these two of these I've picked up from the store, and so I'll go with those first. And that is 6753, new look 6753. I want to say this is a new one. Yeah, I think from their early spring or spring line, because quite honestly, there wasn't anything in their summer releases that I wanted at all. So, and this was another stretch pattern for me as well, because I have broad shoulders, and for this type of shirt, I didn't know if it would make me look even broader across the shoulders, but I wanted to try it. I don't think I've ever made a peplum top either, so wanted to give that a try. So this is an easy pattern. As far as notions, it just says I need an invisible zipper, so not too tough there. But yeah, another one of those. I want to get a variety of work tops into my wardrobe. So for this one, hopefully this summer sometime, because it has both a short sleeve and a 3/4 length sleeve. So again, one of those shirts that you could do throughout the year or for each season of the year. And then the second one I picked up from the drawer is 6748. This is a dress, another stretch for me. This is an average, so I am not, you know, jumping to get onto this one anytime soon. But I figured I'd give it a try, and when I do it, it will be version A, the sleeveless version here. There isn't any difference in the skirt length for A or B, but it also does come with a tie. So I thought that was pretty cute as far as notions. It's just asking for a zipper. And then for the belt, you need a slide buckle if you wanted to do that. You can certainly tie it, you know, and just be done with it. But again, I'm building another skill with the slide buckle. So this is new look 6748. Now I did order a couple of patterns that I could not find in my store. Well, really there was two that I absolutely wanted to get. They were no longer in the stores, still online. So I figured I'd just buy like 4 to justify the shipping. So the first one is 6730, another wardrobe pattern, pretty basic, says it's easy. It's just tops and skirts and pants. So you have one top that's a V-neck, so that's really nice. I don't really do many in the way of V-neck, so it'd be good to get this completed. A short sleeve V-neck, then a couple different skirt versions, and either pants or, yeah, just pants. I thought it was pants and shorts, so just pants. So lots of variety here in this one. It does say easy, and I believe this is knit. Does it say on the front? I'm pretty sure, yeah, knit. So forgiving in the way of construction, right? But I thought this was really cute. Next, I have 6618. This is, again, just for knits, very easy pattern, and it's addressing for 3 variations, A, B, and C. Yep. So it looks like it's both in length as well as sleeveless, or just this might be a cap sleeve, not necessarily a short sleeve, but a cap sleeve. And then you have a belt, a tie belt, and you could really tie that in the front or the back if you wanted to be honest. I think tying it in the front just helps to hide that the seam where the bodice and the skirt comes together, but depending on if you use a printed fabric, you may not even be able to notice it. So yeah, interested to get into this one. I think I do have some fabric that I can at least test to try this out and get the fit right. So this may jump towards the middle of the pile, of the making pile. Now this is the pattern that I absolutely wanted to get and why I had to justify pretty much everything else, but it's 6351. Could not find this anywhere. I really like her whole outfit. Like, I would make this in blue, in coral, in yellow, and whatever other colors I could figure out where to find. You know, a solid jacket, a lighter color chambray type pants, and then a knit striped top. So this is a jacket, a shirt, a skirt, and pants. So another wardrobe outfit. Really good, good sale there. And I think I got all of these online for $2.99, either $2.99 or $3.99. I really feel like it was $2.99 for each pattern. But I think those are really, you know, great in the way of pricing. It says you only need maybe some wide seam tape and elastic and a hook and eye, which is optional. So that's perfect for that. And then this is for stretch knits as well. But this is the one I really, really wanted. And then finally, I picked up 6005. This is 5 variations of pants. They either have elastic gathering at the bottom with or without a tie, or straight leg. One of them actually has like a button if you wanted to put down there and give it some more character. So totally up to you how easy or not you want to make this pattern. Looks like it could be done in a couple different. So if you wanted to go lighter, like a linen, a cotton, obviously, if you wanted to even do some twill and have it, you know, more sturdy, I think that will work as well. And then all of them have this string waistline. So that would be pretty simple. And this is, it doesn't say easy, but I would imagine it's pretty easy to put together. And you just need elastic, a couple buttons, depending on what you're doing, and some twill tape, maybe, depending again on which version you're doing. So I figured, yeah, I can easily put together some pants, again, for lounging, dress up, dress down if you wanted to. So those were all of my simplicity and new look patterns. Not many that I'm looking to just jump right into, but I certainly wanted to get them. And again, for those that were that one that was still online, I wanted to grab that and just nab some of the others. So let me know if you have any of these simplicity or new look patterns. If you're preparing for Dress a Girl Around the World or some other ministries that you are working with, let me know that as well. So thanks so much for joining me for part 2 in this Patterning Palooza. Thank you for joining me on my sewing journey, and I'll see you next time. Bye.